Despite colleges being hotspots for COVID-19, students are convinced that because they are young and healthy, they don't need to be concerned about COVID. One Georgia College student said, "Unless you are at risk, people our age do not have a problem with COVID. In that case, we should build up our immunities against it and take some precautions, but not go over the top, such as quarantining and shutting down the country." But college students are not invincible. That's why the death of a 19-year-old Appalachian State University student was a shock to college students across the nation. Chad Dorrill was a sophomore exercise science major who passed away from COVID complications on Monday, September 28th. He was said to be a super healthy athlete. Chad's mother, Susan Dorrill, released a statement saying, "The doctor said that Chad is the rarest 1 to 10 million case, but if it can happen to a super healthy 19-year-old boy who doesn't smoke, vape, or do drugs, it can happen to anyone." Doctors say that his death was apparently due to neurological complications that were related to COVID-19. When he tested positive on September 7th, he returned to his parents' house and quarantined for 10 days. When Chad returned to campus, he almost immediately began experiencing serious neurological problems, eventually ending his life. Chad's uncle informed the press that they are unsure of how Chad contracted COVID-19, stating he was always careful to wear a mask. This devastating death raises the question about whether colleges are doing all they can to ensure the safety of students and keep the student body informed about COVID. Natalie Cook, a Georgia College sophomore, was shocked by the death of Chad Dorrill.
Kind of like alarming and kind of sets you into like more of like a realistic point of view, I guess. Because I know some people just don't take it seriously, and I feel like maybe after hearing this information, maybe they'll finally take it seriously.
However, many students on Georgia College's campus were unaware of Chad's death. Ellen Udall, a Georgia College junior, believes that GCSE's administration should have commented on Chad's death.
Like they should actually say something, like make a statement about it and like show like the rest of the student body like how serious, I mean, we know it's serious, but how serious it can become. I think that they're kind of making it seem like everything's okay. Like with the amount of, we have 0 reported cases, it doesn't mean that we don't have any active cases.
Bella Aclavia, a Georgia College freshman, realizes how serious coronavirus is and how it can affect every person differently.
I think it just shows that the virus really does not care about what shape your body is in because it literally affects everybody so differently.
Some students realize that COVID is a serious matter, and in doing so, they offer their support and encouragement. One student commented, "Pandemic fatigue is a real thing, and I have the utmost sympathy for those who are struggling with it." So far, college students have generally fared the best with COVID-19, but it is still a serious threat to many in our communities and should not be taken lightly. Treat others with kindness to do what you can to protect those who cannot protect themselves. For GC360, this is Catherine Futch.